everyone, welcome to our weekly style edit. I'm back with Sylvie Hart, a local Cleveland stylist, and I'm Kim Crow. I own Evie Lou in Cleveland. We're going to talk about, not first, only we're going to talk about, we're looking ahead to fall because things are starting to come into the store. But as you sort of, tiptoe into that thought process, we thought it'd be a good idea to help you walk through your own closet to see what some of the big trends are that are coming that maybe you can adapt what you already own into the season ahead of us.
I think it's such a great thought, Kim, and that's what brought it to our attention,
Right.
Because it feels a little too soon to be thinking about fall, but we're starting to get inspired by the things that we're seeing. So bringing that to you and sharing our favorite trends will help you sort of look into your closet and say, these are the things that I could start to wear now or start to pull forward, or the things that I might want to add when the season is here.
Well, I've heard from a lot of customers too that they're taking time this summer to go through their closet and pare back. They're starting this, if you're buying something new, something old goes out. So as you're paring back your closet, maybe looking for some opportunities for new things too for coming in. Yeah. So one of the big trends is what Sylvie's wearing. Lots of texture.
Lots of texture, and I think it's so much fun. I love this trend, and I've been wearing it a lot this summer as well, because it adds such great interest to what you're wearing. And I would say in the past, I would always guide my clients to wear maybe one piece of texture to add that interest. But what we're seeing for fall is pile it all on. Add a lot of texture.
Yeah, a little excess.
It is. And so I love this this outfit here from Kozan because the vest has a lot of texture to it, as you can see. This is a great vest with the asymmetrical zipper. And then the skirt also has a lot of texture, but when you put it together, it doesn't feel too much. It really just kind of goes together and adds that interest that I'm looking for when I'm getting dressed.
Right. Well, I love how you did it with kind of your dressier, pointy shoe, because I would be more tempted to do that with a combat boot. Once a riot girl, always a riot girl sort of thing. But I could see this like moving forward with combat boots and a chunky sweater, and it's probably things you already have in your wardrobe too.
For sure. Or a tall boot that kind of tucks under the skirt would be a great way to take it into fall.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. So another thing that we're seeing here's some more great texture. This is a skirt by Greases, a Lithuanian brand. It's linen and cotton, so it's actually suitable for wear now as it's starting to get a little chillier in the evenings, but it definitely has a full-on fall look.
Yep. And I think this skirt is also highlighting another trend that we're seeing, and that's sort of sculptural and things with different shapes and proportions. So this has a high-low hem. It also has this great elastic band on the bottom, so it's going to have a little bit of a tapered look to it. Almost that tulip shape that we saw in a lot of pieces for spring and summer.
Right, sort of that barrel leg pant. This is the skirt equivalent of it, right?
Exactly.
And of course we like it back to like a little crop sweater. It would be fun with it. Mm-hmm. Speaking of the sweater, one of the other trends that we're seeing for fall, jewel tones are always big, but we're seeing them sort of more muddy this season. So a little more complicated, a little more moody. Yes. Maybe it reflects the national mood, who knows? But it's which is nice. They're easier for people to wear, and they'll work with things you already own too.
Yeah, and I think it's a softer way of introducing a color to go with navy and black. It's just going to soften those darker colors that we like to wear in the fall and in the winter.
Right. All right, so what do you think about these pants, Sylvie?
So these are really a fun pant. These have a couple of things going on. The texture that we talked about, but it also has a sheen to it, which is another big trend that we are seeing for fall.
Yeah, daytime sheen. Don't think about it just for night, it's for every day.
Absolutely. I feel like you can dress this up. You could wear it out for an evening out and dress it up, or you can wear it with just a simple top and dress it down. But it's got this cool sort of feel to it.
The nylon texture. These are also by Kozan. We just got these in, so I haven't seen them on too many people. They look maybe a little narrow in the hip to me, so people might want to think about sizing up in them, but
it's a nice wide leg crop.
Right. It's a fun pant for sure. And going back to that theme of daytime sheen, like this little cardigan from Cut Loose had just velvet trim on a typical lightweight sweater knit. Just adds that little extra something, and again, it sort of sets it apart from what you might already own, and it will work with something you already do have.
Yeah, no, that's great. So again, more play on texture and also a little bit of sheen. It may not be coming through totally on camera, but this does have sort of a nice feel to the
that's why I chose it to show. You know, it has like sort of a rib detailing going on. So if this what Sylvie has on is a little too much texture for you, you can sort of dip your toe into that trend with something more subtle like that. That also has sheen, so it knocks, you know, checks off 2 boxes on the trend list.
It's gorgeous, and this cowl neck makes it a little bit more feminine too, which I like.
Yeah, it's pretty. It'd be fun with a skirt, I think.
Yes.
Well, we adore this piece.
This is
also by Greases.
Yes, one of my favorite tops. I feel like this is actually something that I would
wear. It's like every trend.
No, yeah, it is. The funnel neck. It's got that sculptural shape to it. It's got the texture. Look at the colors are so pretty.
And the sheen.
Yeah, and the sheen. But I would really wear this. I could wear this now with a pair of white pants or black pants, brown pants, which is another trend that we're seeing, the color brown. But I think this is just a great top.
Yeah, it's a good shape back to the more barrel leg pants we've been talking, like those Fanini pants we've talked about the last 2 weeks that we love. That'd be so much fun with that. I bought those pants, and now I'm looking for things to go with.
That's it. That's the one. Oh my goodness,
That's the brown. That's the brown.
So this is brown. It's like a teddy bear coat, actually.
Yes. I think I called it the Teddy Moto.
Oh, really?
I
love it. It's like
like a shearling almost, but it's faux.
Yes, this is gorgeous, and I love the high neck. I feel like when we really want that warmth, you can layer this with a turtleneck underneath, or you can do something sheer underneath, which again is a trend that has been going on and will continue. But you could do a sheer top underneath, and then pull the sleeve up to show that sheerness, and again adding texture, adding interest, which is really what. And the color brown, which is, usually it's always black and gray for fall, so it's kind of nice to see some rich. I love that.
Yeah, and this is flattering for most people too.
Yes.
Can you slip this jacket on for everybody? I love this. And while you're doing that, I'll talk a little bit about, I'm wearing sort of daytime velvet. It goes back to that trend we talked about, a little bit of subtle sheen. This is a really deep emerald green. It might be hard to see on this camera, but that's why I rolled up the sleeve so you can see. Super comfortable, super lightweight. Again, moving into fall, I'd be doing it with boots and maybe a chunky cardigan over it, but just a little bit of daytime sheen is just really such a strong trend. We really want to kind of hit you over the head with that.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous on you, Kim.
I like it.
Okay, so this one might be going in my on my wish list.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Always working.
I wish you could feel this fabric. It's so soft. It's so cozy, and I feel like it's sort of this elevated jacket without being a blazer or something stiff.
Right. It's just a brush cotton. This is by Greases. We had a similar one last year that just blew out of the store, and there's a matching pencil skirt to it and like a full-legged pant too. It's just a lot of fun, and it has the texture and the short swingy shape, which works well with the lantern shape below.
And look at this, it has a double zipper.
Double zip.
We were talking about that before we got on.
Yeah, the Cosan vest doesn't have it. We don't approve.
But this is great and very functional. You can style it a lot of different ways. So this is a great jacket.
Okay, well, thanks so much for joining us on this quick Sunday morning video. We're looking ahead to fall, but we know it's a ways away, so just look through your closet and start mentally preparing yourself. But thanks so much for joining us.
See you next week.
Bye.